Hey, you'll never want to buy another aquarium plant again once you hear what happened to me. Trust me, this isn't just about saving money. It's about transforming your entire aquascape game. So stick around for the bonus we added at the end of the video. Here's the thing. Aquarium plants can make or break your tank. They're the foundation of a stunning aquascape. But what if I told you there's a better way than heading to the store every time you need something new? So let me take you through the jaw-dropping revelation that changed my aquarium forever and how it can change yours too. So we've all been there, standing in front of rows of plants at the store, trying to figure out which one won't melt the second it's in your tank. Or maybe you've even spent a small fortune on plants that don't survive, or bought one only to find out it's not aquatic and starts rotting in days. Am I right? It's frustrating, it's expensive, and worst of all, it's completely avoidable. But here's the kicker. What if you could grow your own plants for free using nothing but what you already have? That's what I'm going to show you today, and let's start with why store-bought plants are so hit or miss. Most of these plants are grown immersed. That means out of water. They're cultivated this way because it's faster and easier for nurseries. But it's a nightmare for hobbyists, am I right? Once you put them in your tank, they're forced to transition to submerged growth. And that's when the melting starts. Now, imagine skipping that stress entirely. Propagating your own plants isn't just about saving money. It's about having healthy, resilient plants that thrive in your tank. Here's how I got started. The first thing I learned is that most aquarium plants are ridiculously easy to propagate. Take stem plants like Laguidia or Rotala. Every time you trim them, you're essentially creating a whole new plant. Just stick those cuttings back in the substrate, and within weeks, you've doubled or even tripled your stock. Duckweed, frogbit, and even red root floaters grow insanely fast. I started with a handful of frogbit, and now it's taken over half my tanks. These plants don't just look amazing, they're also fantastic for water quality, soaking up nitrates like a sponge. Now, plants like Java Fern and Anubias are perfect for beginners and pros alike. The trick is propagation. You can cut the rhizome into smaller sections, making sure each piece has some leaves, and attach these to driftwood or rocks. And boom, you've got more plants without spending a dime. Now, if you ever bought tissue culture plants, you know they come in a little cup filled with dozens of tiny plantlets. Now, don't plant them all at once. Split them up and grow them in different tanks. Over time, they'll multiply and you'll have enough to aquascape a dozen tanks. Now, here's the moment that blew my mind. I realized I hadn't bought a single plant in over a year. Every tank, every aquascape was filled with plants I had grown myself. The best part? These plants were healthier, that are adapted to my tanks and completely free. I stopped worrying about melting, acclimation, or wasting money on duds. It felt like I had unlocked a secret level in the aquascaping game. So here's the takeaway. Stop spending your hard-earned money on plants that might not even survive. You've already got everything you need to create a thriving underwater garden. So whether it's trimming your stem plants, splitting rhizomes, or propagating floating plants, the possibilities are endless. And start experimenting today, and I promise you, you'll never look at store-bought plants the same way again. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe now for more game-changing aquascaping tips, or watch this next video to level up your tank. And I will see you there.